these things which I'm supposed to. There you go. So we have the view we need on Insta as well. So let's see, am I getting the right? Today I'm running a little behind, but it's all good. It's not something fancy today anyways. It's home-based environment, right? So yeah, I am online. Hopefully I'm going to check everything before we start, okay, that I am online everywhere where I'm supposed to be, vis-a-vis, what do you call that, Instagram, Insta. I am not live yet. Let's go there. Click, checking my connections. I am live on Facebook and I'm live on what you call that, YouTube, right? And I hope you can see the tickers. Yes, it's coming fancy now, right? It's coming fancy. All right, so beautiful. Okay, just beautiful. Okay, is it coming? Are the videos coming here or no? That's what I want to know, because it should, the video should come, and I don't see the video here. Can anyone tell me if the video is on? I will read your Facebook. Can anyone tell me if the video is on? If not, there you go. Yes, I can see my video now, right? Perfect, awesome. How are you guys doing? Today is going to be a very different dessert. Again, I am left with leftovers, so no gluten-free dinner because I have to finish that other gluten-free stuff, right? So for someone who does not know what gluten-free is basically no wheat. Wheat has a lot of gluten in it, which basically sticks to your cartilages and bones and whatnot, and then it creates a lot of problems in your intestines. Some people really have a bad tolerance, like me, and some people have celiac disease, which is intestinal problem, I guess, which they cannot do. It's like poison for them, right? So while I was trying to sing with you guys yesterday and whenever I did all that, I got copyright notifications started coming to me. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. I'm like, okay, not a problem. And the good part is, thanks to Facebook, that what they do is, and YouTube, they ask you, either you can remove your video. Hello, who's this? This is, okay, so basically they ask you whether you want to remove the video, or do you want to remove or mute the voice or the sound in the background of the song. This way there is no copyright violation, right? So thanks to these technologies where they are able to still let me use my stuff and be able to do my show. So Rosemary is there. Thank you, Rosemary. Sheila is there. Thank you. And I don't know who else is there because again it does not show me who is there for whatever reason. Thank you very much. So today what we're going to do is, you know what, I'm still going to sing. How about that? Okay, and I'm going to sing because I just love to sing a little bit in between, right? I was singing this morning just to check my things on on my Facebook, whether it's streaming properly or not. So everything was not working fine. Finally, I sat down with the people and then figured things out. So let's sing some beautiful song amid this COVID virus, okay? It's a beautiful song by John Lennon, Beatles, basically, Imagine. If you guys can sing with me, hello Sana, how are you? You can do that. It's running. Let's do it. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Hard, very hard. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. That's it, guys. Okay? Thank you for listening. First of all, I want to give a real true shout out. Hello, Rehan, Rizvi, how are you? Okay, so first I want to give a shout out to everybody for watching my show. Okay? In these crazy times, I basically started, I'm like, you know what? No point sitting, moping, you're getting depressed, feeling bad, feeling creepy, feeling weird, feeling eerie. What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen? What's not going to happen? I started and I took my time and I said, okay, you know what? Let's start cooking things. Let's start cooking things. Let's do things and let's do what we can do. So, this is what I'm doing. I sing, I write blogs, I come here, I try to help people out who are trying to be in real estate and trying to buy or sell. I try to stop them, I give them a message. Whenever there is some significant thing that I need to talk about, I come here and I share that with you. This is my 2 cents for you guys to be part of the community and to be there for everyone. So, today we are going to have some dessert. We're going to cook some dessert. And the dessert is going to be, is called Kheer, or in English, rice pudding. Hello Rajiv bhai, how are you? Hello Huma, how are you? Let me say hi to my friends on Facebook, right? I mean on Insta as well. And the other thing I want to thank you guys, you know, there are so many people who are actually connected with me like this. You know, so many people watch me on Instagram, on YouTube, on here. YouTube, I was having technical difficulties. So most people are watching on Facebook from all over the world. So that is insane. So thank you very much. And on Insta as well, thank you very much. So let's talk about how do you make rice pudding, the yummiest, delicious, mouth-watering, sweetest, soulful kheer. Kheer in Urdu, kheer in Hindi, kheer in Punjabi, I guess, yeah. And if I'm wrong, please correct me, anyone, okay? And kheer in India, okay, kheer is kheer. So what I did was I took 2 packs of this milk, okay, 2 packs of this milk, all right? I put them in this, then I took these basmati rice, and what I did was, do not put more than this, okay? Do not, because otherwise your kheer or rice pudding is going to go so thick that you don't want it. I took 1 fistful of rice like this. Okay, so that's not even a 1/4 cup. Okay, this is my this is how much I took. I dumped it in my milk, and I took half a cup of sugar. Okay, half a cup of sugar, regular sugar. So all my stuff is organic. So I mean, you can use whichever you want. Okay, so half a cup of sugar. Then I took these cardamoms. I don't know if you can see these cardamoms here. Okay, these cardamoms. Okay, these cardamoms right here. Let me see if I can how do you call it? Focus properly on it. Okay, you zoom in, right? That's what I'm trying to do. If I can zoom in, oops. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. If I can zoom in, that will be wonderful, won't it? So there. Can you see my cardamoms now? Better? Oops. Okay, and then I peel them off like this, and the seeds inside I dumped it in this. Okay. So you can see how this pot is running actually. Okay. All right. So basically, I put all these three things, and then the fourth thing was, remember saffron? Where is my saffron? Okay. I took just the little pinch of it, just pinch of it. Okay. And I just put it in. Okay. I just put that in, and that was it. And this whole pot was full. This pot was full, and I started boiling it on slow heat. Slow heat. The trick is slow heat. Once it starts getting boiled, the rice is going to get creamier, right? The rice is going to, just like you're boiling rice in water, you're boiling rice in milk with sugar, cardamom, and saffron. That's all you're doing. No more than that. All these things you're looking at, these are going to be garnishes, right? And then I have to watch it. It's going to take time. That's why I started already. So we are not cooking directly today, like right now. I put this 2 hours ago. So it takes around 3 to 4 hours. Back in Pakistan, we used to have these big pots, right? And we'll do it over the coal, and we'll do it all night, okay? Somebody will have a duty after like 15, 20 minutes, and we'll do all those things for like 300, 400 people. This is how you make these things. Okay, see how it's getting thicker? Okay, see how it's getting thicker? This is what we are doing, okay? Now the other trick is, when you're going to do this, okay, it's creamy. So it's going to start, going on the edges. Look at this. Look, this is the consistency you're looking for, okay? Creamy consistency. Creamy consistency. That's all you're doing, okay? It is so tasty that the rice will melt by itself. The rice will get done by itself in there. So don't you worry about what will happen. The easier way, you can take your grinder out or a mixer out like this, dump the whole thing in, mix it. Why do that? Okay? For impatient cooks, you can do it that way. Okay? And then just on slow heat, watch this so that it's not basically sticking at the bottom of the pot or on the sides, because if it does, it's going to get golden brown, and we don't want that, right? We just want to keep this consistency. In restaurants, they do it a very lazy way. They don't even let this thing boil to the creamy taste. They just leave the whole rice in there. I'm sorry, but that's not rice pudding. Rice pudding is supposed to be jello-like softness. Jello-like. Okay? Don't start. Don't just be lazy on this thing, because the finished product is going to be so good, so yummy, that you wouldn't have to worry about anything. Okay? So while I am here, the other thing, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. Okay? While I'm here, I'm going to tell you how to garnish this. Garnishing is the key here. Okay? So what I did was, for 4 or 5 hours again, I let these almonds with the skin soak in water. Okay? There are almonds. Okay? Whole almonds. Okay? You can go and buy the shredded, the diced or chopped almonds. Okay? Up to you, but I just like to do it this way. I also took pistachio. Okay? Not salted, unsalted pistachios, whole. Again, soak them in so that I can chop them properly. Okay? So, here's my knife. Let's wash it. Okay? Alright? And then, let's see if I can. Okay? That's all we are doing. Be careful with these knives. My knife is very, 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 very sharp. Okay? You can crush them if you want to do small bits. If you don't like this kind of size, you can just do it small or anything. It's up to you. But this is what you basically dress this up with, right? Some people also add coconut in places like Hyderabad, India, Hyderabad, Pakistan. Not Hyderabad, Pakistan, but Hyderabad, India. And people who migrated from India to Pakistan, Hyderabadis, they actually take this coconut and they add in the kheer or rice pudding as well. Now that gives an elevated taste as well. But right now we're just making this Lucknowi style, Punjabi style, Pakistani style kheer. Okay, there you go. All right. All I'm doing is basically making sure that it's thinly shredded, like this. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this again. Okay, thinly shredded. Okay. Rajiv bhai, how are you doing? How is life in the US? I hope everything is okay. How are things in Pakistan? What is this? Is KK. Who's KK? I don't know, but where are you? I cannot see. How's everything? These are my regular watches, people I'm talking to. How are you, Rehan? Everything okay in Pakistan? Okay, hope everything is okay. What else is there? Who else is there? Regular people. Let's see. I can see a lot of. For some reason, it's only people who try to comment will appear, but it says people are watching, but I don't know who else is watching for whatever reason. It's okay, I guess. I'm learning as I go, right? Just like cooking, you just keep practicing. And yesterday I didn't have any kickers like this, dessert time and all that. And today I'm a little fancy about that. So it takes time to get, a little improvement. So as you can see, this is what I'm doing. Okay. I chop I'm going to do all of them, but I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it. Again, you can get these things shredded from the market. You don't have to worry about doing this. If you are a lazy cook, you can go and buy from outside. That's all I can say. I'm going to keep these things separate. Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to keep these separate like this, okay, away from my, it's going to go in the same thing anyways, but that's all I'm going to do. So this is getting done. Again, make sure it's not sticking in the base of the pot, right? All we are doing is basically getting the water out. The water is getting out of here. That's all we are doing, right? And as long as we can do that, our kheer is going to be ready, not a problem, okay? And make sure it doesn't turn brown in the base, otherwise you're talking about like kind of a burnt flavor. All you are doing is making sure that rice just melts and makes it a creamy jello kind of thing, okay? And then what you do is you put them in a bowl, you garnish it with pistachios and almonds, and what you do is basically let it sit for a while, just like jello, just like custard. You let it sit in the fridge, and then once it cools off, guess what? You are done. Basically, that's all it is. So, guys, I know we are in the really strange times in the world. Really strange times in the world, and there are a few things I want to talk to you guys about as in aspect of life. Okay, life, as we call it, okay, is what we see firsthand in the now. Right? That's what we do. We are just looking at every day doing something new, something scary, something this. But you can get hung up on these scary things, or you can strive to understand it's all in here. All in here. It's all in our minds. Okay, it's the thought that's the biggest killer. So either we can move, sit at home, do nothing, or work out, get up. Okay? Treat yourself royally. Say you're awesome. Say you're beautiful. Say to yourselves, Okay, keep that there. I do a little bit of life coaching as well. People really appreciate that because most of the times, fortunate or unfortunate reasons, what I realize is, let me put some music as well in the background, right? This way we don't have to just talk about my nonsense. But I don't believe it's nonsense. Most of the life coaches are all about how much money are you making, how popular you are, how how much are you charging to other people, what is your per hour rate, and how I can take you as a person who don't know anything about in life to a place where you're going to be making millions of dollars or billions of dollars or whatnot. What if a person does not want that? Hello, Fahim, how are you? What if the person doesn't want that? What if the person really just wants to be and want to discover themselves? Because, trust me, no matter how much life coaching you will do, if you're not happy within yourself, if you're not contented, if you don't know who you are, if you don't know how to communicate with yourself. Qureshi bhai, salam alaikum, how are you? Today we are making kheer. Okay, so I've already started kheer. So no matter how much successful you are, you'll always have the hole in your heart, or in your tummy, or in your mind where you're boggled. Why are you not happy? Why are you not satisfied? Why aren't you contented? Okay, so what is your success? What is the definition of your success? What's the definition of your success? How do you define success? Do you define because Smiths and Joneses have a Ferrari or Mercedes or blah blah blah, and then you want to get that too? If you are in that way, then you don't do it. No problem. Okay, I'm talking all this because I'm chopping my stuff here. Okay, so the way you and I'm going to take a break from my philosophical thing. What I'm saying is basically I'm making kheer, so I'm going to go back and give you the recipe again as I do usually. Reiterate what I have, what spices or what I'm using. So since I have a lot of leftovers from yesterday, I am doing dessert, right? So I took 2 packs of milk, like this, okay? You know how it comes in 3 packs, right? So I took 2 of these, fill this with this pot with all the way up. This is how much it comes, okay? Then I took 1 whole fistful of basmati rice and I dumped it in. Then I took half a cup of sugar. Again, sugar to your taste. How much you can handle up to you, okay? And I put that in and I put some cardamom seeds. Cardamom is rare. You just peel it off and you put them in. Then I took some saffron, okay? And just a little pinch of it, and I put it in and I started boiling. I'm boiling it till it's going to start breaking these rice, getting it done, okay? And it's going to become jello-y or creamier, thicker paste. Imagine this was full. Now it's only half full. I'm trying to see if I can get it to 2/3 full. That's where my whole ambition is right now. So instead of trying to get it now, this cannot be done in half an hour. I'll tell you right now. This can only be done for 3-4 hours. If you want to be lazy cook, all you can do is see how it's grainy instead of this was the whole rice. And remember how I've shown you every day. Hello Jamila, how are you, girl? Okay, so you know how this rice, this little piece of rice, right, becomes big. I'm trying to break it by getting it done and boiling it. So instead of boiling it in water, I'm boiling it in a lot of milk, sugar, cardamom, and saffron. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, that's the only thing I'm doing here, right? That's all I'm doing. And I want to make it thick, creamy, jello-y taste. Okay? Thick, creamy, jello-y taste. Don't be lazy. Let it sit, but you have to watch it. It's on, if you have electric oven, it's on 4, which is basically between low and medium. It's not all the way. So it doesn't stick, what you call that, at the bottom of the pan. it doesn't turn into thick lumps, and you have to keep doing this, and it doesn't stick on the side. Okay, that's the whole key. Okay, because all this what you're stuffing is going to get ground, and you don't want that, right? It's going to become hard and lumpy. So you just keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep stirring this thing. The other method is, which is beautiful, is you can take your grinder, dump all this thick stuff in there, and grind it. Now your rice is completely grounded or grinded. Grind. Okay. So once you grind your rice and the water, cream in there now, okay. Guess what? You can just put it back in this big bowl and heat it up till all the water evaporates. So basically, I'm evaporating the milk. The other way people do this, okay, which again I do not recommend, they take thick cream and evaporated milk. So half of their work is already done, right? Half of the work is already done. Evaporated milk, thick cream. They put all those together, they boil the rice, put sugar in it, and they boil it and they grind it, voila, their kheer is done. But the real method is to do it what I am doing it, okay? This gives this flavor, unprecedented flavor, okay? The flavor is so, like it already has that flavor right now. I can have this amazing fragrance, aroma in it. I can serve it like this because already, look how thick it is, okay? When I started, it was as liquidy as water. I mean, as my milk. Now, it's as thick as I want it to be, right? So, this is the whole beauty of it, okay? And I'm making sure that if it starts sticking at the bottom, I am making sure that I'm stirring it enough times that it does not stick to the bottom. Okay, otherwise it's going to turn lumpy and then the whole thing will turn into brown rather than white or palish color. Okay, so that's what you want. And the pale color is not coming because of the rice is getting done, but it's coming because of the saffron. The saffron is the key. The aroma, it mixes with sugar. When it blends, the whole freaking chemistry going on here, right? Endothermic reaction. Boils everything, exothermic, takes all the evaporation out, and it's done. It's almost like, what do you call that food? Gastronomy going on here. Different kind of gastronomy is going on here, right? So I'm just going to show you how to basically decorate this thing, right? Okay, so what I do is, I'm going to throw this water, wash it. And guys, this is very rich. This dessert is really very rich, okay? So don't try to eat loads of it, okay? I think 3 tablespoons is far enough for this kind because there's so much sugar, right? Half a cup of sugar, which is already sugar, right? Then rice, then milk. So imagine, right? So I'm just going to show you, okay, this. Just a little. I'm just going to take a little bit. Right here like this. Okay? Right this. Okay? So what I'll do is I'm going to focus, give you this focus, closer focus. Okay? I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm just taking just for the garnish purposes so you know how to garnish this thing, right? Okay? It's very important how you garnish it. Don't overkill with garnish either. Okay, don't overkill with garnish either, okay? Alright, so, I take this, I take my chopped little bit, okay? Like this, I take my chopped almonds, and I put that in, right? Some people use gold or silver leaf as well, okay? They are like very thin, but that's nowadays, I don't know if you can actually even find it, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly how it looks like when garnished. This is how much you should eat. Trust me, once it settles and once you eat, okay, you're going to go crazy over it. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'll post some pictures as well, not a problem. So for tomorrow, I'm completely blanked out What do I need to cook tomorrow? Anyone, any suggestions? Please be my guest. Okay? Don't give something too hard like nahari. Fahim gave me nahari. Okay? Nahari takes all night. Like this thing takes all night too. But I just did it in basically 3 hours, and I showed you the final product, how it is basically done, right? It's just how it is done. So we were talking about what is your definition of success? How do you define success? Do you define success as being famous and rich and paparazzi is going around you where you don't have? Then strive for that. If your success is just being yourself, okay, and have enough that you can say thank God or thank whatever you believe in, and never have to worry about anything, that be it, okay? If you define your success to not do anything, okay, that's your success. Nobody's there to judge. Well, there are people who will judge you, but you know what? Spinach stew, done, girl. Jamila, spinach stew is going to be done. Do you want the creamier one, or spinach stew? What kind of meat do you want? Chicken or beef or lamb or veal? Jamila? Chicken stew in what? Spinach stew with what? I know usually when you say stew, it's beef, bony beef. Is that what you want? With chicken or no? Tofu is against my religion. Anything I don't like or don't want to do is against my religion. Okay, so tofu, no. Chicken, awesome. Chicken and spinach is just amazing. Okay, so it's just beautiful. All right, so not a problem. We'll do that. All right. So what else? Okay, I will. No problem. Okay. So chicken spinach stew. Okay, will be the thing for tomorrow. Okay, it's a beautiful dish. Spinach stew is so yummy, okay, that when you eat it, you're going to be licking fingers. Even with this kheer or rice pudding, you're going to be licking fingers. Okay, it's almost done. Almost, the water is almost out. It's thick, it's jelly, it's creamy. Okay. All I'm doing is making sure all the rice is all basically melted, mixed with all these things. Not a problem. Okay. What else? What else do we need here? How would you like to eat that, Jamila? Your chicken stew. Chicken spinach stew. How do you like to eat this? And yes, I will ask Huma as well, not a problem. I just saw that. Okay. I'm like, what is this capital things it says there? Okay, so I will do that too. Alright, not a problem. What else? So I'm chopping all these things, as you can see, almost all this is done. And while I'm done, and it's almost going to be 6 o'clock, and my dessert is going to be done too, because the water is going to be all out. That you cannot worry about. Yes, Fahim, what are you talking about? Okay. Rice. Okay, rice it is. But the best way to eat, Jamila, your spinach stew with chicken is with the chapati or roti or naan. It just gives you that, or paratha. I don't know if you guys know what paratha is, but paratha will be really good. Okay, so this is done, guys. Okay, I am done with this kheer. Okay, it's really done. The more you gotify, that's what we call it in Urdu. The more you stir this thing, the better it is, the creamier it gets. Okay, it's all about getting all the water out and leaving just the thick evaporated milk in it. Okay, creamy with rice and its starch. Okay, so that's why it gets jello type, because it has starch in it, right? Okay, so this is too big. No, this is all good. I think I am done with this. I'll show you. There you go. Okay. There you go. Now in Pakistan, these things are served in clay-made container, little bitty clay-made yellow, orangey containers. We call them sikora. Okay, sikoras. Okay, sikora. Okay, so as you can see how thick and jello type it is. Okay, that's what you are looking for. The consistency or the viscosity. Okay, the chemistry of this thing. Let me taste it. Oh. I'm gonna eat the whole bowl, and then I'll be so hyper. Not 1 ounce should be wasted of this yummiest, literally finger licking. Yeah, you can't waste this. Okay, this is too good. Alright, so make sure you run the water in it, because otherwise it's so thick that it's going to get stuck in your bowl or the pot. Okay, now this is where the garnishing comes. See that? Garnish, 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 garnish. Don't be frugal about this, okay? But don't overkill. You saw how many I did, right? That's all you have to do. You don't have to put the whole thing in there. This is good enough. So when you are taking each bite, you have this in each bite, each and every bite, all these nuts. Unless you are allergic to nuts, don't use them, right? That's another thing. So, that's it. Guys, this is it for the day. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow, spinach stew. I already know, so I can prepare everything tonight. I'm talking about the poster on the post on Instagram and everywhere else, right? Thank you very much. Again, till tomorrow, understand, define yourself, communicate with yourself. Say you're awesome, say you're beautiful, say that you are worthy of love and you are worthy of being loved and love to other people. Say that you deserve all the happiness and joy. Okay? Say to yourself, first thing in the morning, that you forgive yourself, no matter whether you've done anything or not. Say that you're beautiful. Again, repeat that. Say that you are kind and gentle to yourself. Keep repeating those magic words and you will see every religion, every philosophy throughout the history, prehistorically as well. The fundamental of being a human being is to know yourself, know your worth, who you are, how you are, why you are. All these economical factors, they don't amount to nothing. We came with blood on ourselves, totally bare naked. When we leave with nothing except the white cloth, or sometimes you get cremated. So understand that, okay? In between, birth and life, it's all party, right here. You can be stressed, you can be anxious, you can be everything, but, thank you Jamila, but in the end, you're not alone in this. No one is alone. No one is lonely either. Because all these crazy thoughts that you feel, It's all processing, okay? So the only way to shut these down is not by watching TV and get all more depressed. Understand they have a job to do. They want to keep you in the harassment of the fear factor that, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? When have you ever seen anything good from these media things? The only media you need to listen to and feel is your heart and your words to yourself. And those words are, I'm awesome. I am going to be kind and gentle because I am kind and gentle to myself. Okay, I'm beautiful. I deserve love. I deserve to love. I deserve being loved. I deserve this happiness. I deserve joy. I deserve this mental health. And when I say mental health, I'm not talking about mental no health, okay, non-health. Okay, I'm talking about actual mental health. Okay, I need my mind to be healthy. Okay, I don't care how other people define their success or compare anything. Okay, I know I'm sweet like this kheer or this rice pudding. I know when I sprinkle everything on it, it's just like cooking. You cook things with the right recipe, you're going to get the beautiful dish because you are always sincere to your heart. Your soul, your body, your mind has to be one when you're doing all those things. And every time when you put your finger, no matter what, whether it's dessert, whether it's regular dish, it should taste like this. So your mind should be bursting. Your mouth should be feeling these flavors of life as well. So when you think, whatever you think, instead of anchoring yourself with no's and negativities, okay, they are good as well because they help us compare where we stand and we need to do something about it. However, lingering on to those things is just as deadly as COVID virus. So before you think about COVID and what you are not able to do, before you think about, oh my God, I'm stuck at home, understand that there is worse disease and it's called thought that can kill you more than the COVID virus ever will. Okay? So, that's my take. Have a sweet evening. Have sweet nightmares. Sweet dreams. Okay? And I'll see you tomorrow with spinach, rice, and chicken stew. Alright? And you guys take care.